Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, man mobbed after attacking taxi operator in Mandeville Park. A man was mobbed after he allegedly attacked a taxi operator with an iron pipe at the Nashville bus park in Mandeville on Tuesday. The incident unfolded about 10:30 a.m. An eyewitness said he ran to the Mandeville police station and informed the cops that a man was threatening to attack taxi operators and the commuters at the bus park.
I was in the bus park there, and I see this man coming to the bus park. Where is the bus that going to Spanish Town? But he come under farm aggressive way, so I don't answer him. I turn my back and walk away. Then, turning my back and walk away, I spin around back now and look. I see this same man pop off a knife and I approach one woman and I say, I better kill you. I better kill you. I will kill you, you know. So, me walk up now and step down up by station and say, boy, me go lodge a report up by station. So, on the way, go up by the station and coming back from the station now, I come down here and see the same man in the road. Like when me just go make the report van, lie down in there. Come here and say, this man here we cause chaos. Can me go to run 3 different police officers. One of them send me in a one room there, so me just go in there and make the report. So just as how they make the report and me breathe down back, I say, man, me come see lie down in the road there. So he make the report what I did go there and say, they have an unsound man knife park with a long knife. I approach people like saying, yeah, then go on the chaos in the park. So instead of me get myself entangled with him, I make sure I turn to the station. So the police them can tell me just come at the station and come make the report. So after me leave and come back down the park, I have me come see the same man. Then say attack one man and bust up in head and this and that and bread. You see? So me I say them man who have unsound mind should not into the bus park legally like that. With them offensive weapon they can cause dangerous chaos. And we have to find a way to keep out those people from out of the bus park where you have public people traveling. People just go up and down to and fro. Last week, the same man come into the bus park and say he's going to Spanish Town. When he says he's going to Spanish Town, he going at the bus to sit down and then he come back out of the bus. He walk up and down on the park, come back into the bus, then me hear my one driver catch up. That same man. So I know like at the first he do it, he come like he do it over and over and over again. So anything will happen, he couldn't happen too. Because the police them come, but they could come assist a bit faster. That can me stop a police and they tell me say we must go for the station. So me go for the station. So the only thing I could say. Can't say nothing more.
Businesses and individuals encouraged to make NIS contributions. Minister of Labor and Social Security, Pernell Charles Jr., is encouraging businesses and individuals to contribute to the National Insurance Scheme. The NIS is a compulsory contributory funded social security scheme covering all employed persons in Jamaica, offering financial protection to the worker and his family against the loss of income arising from injury, incapacity, retirement, and the death of the insured. Minister Charles says the ability of the NIS to grant increases is dependent on how well it does. For this to happen, he says entities and self-employed individuals need to make timely payments.
From micro to small, medium to large enterprises, big corporations to one-man or one-woman operations, we all have a role to play. Pay up, take care of the fund, and the fund will take care of you. It is our collective responsibility to invest in today by making our contributions when they are due, so that we can build a stronger, more secure tomorrow for every single Jamaican. Pensioners will have more convenient options for completing their life certificates. Right now, it is a task, a serious problem. And we are working with eGov, which is now called ICTA, and we're going to very soon be able to use an electronic device such as your smartphone, and you just put it up, you press the I'm Alive mobile app, it shows your face, you go click, it says yes, and then it lets you in, and you don't have to write up a life certificate and travel and all of that. Just with that one click, Custos, you're going to be able to have access so that you can use that phone or tablet or laptop. It's going to replace the traditional paper based on the life certificate now.
Advocates Network says a Dennis Strong appointment highlights a broader governance crisis. Amid public discourse over the controversial appointment of Dennis Strong as Chief Technical Director of the Financial Investigations Division, the Advocates Network says that the issue highlights a broader problem of governance crisis in Jamaica. According to Advocates Network, the governance crisis is marked by the centralization of power in the Prime Minister's office and the lack of transparency and accountability highlighted by Mr. Chong's appointment. Founding Director of the Institute of Law and Economics and a member of the Advocates Network, Professor Rosalia Hamilton says that Jamaicans should not view the issue in isolation.
It's time for us to come to grips with what is causing all of this. I think there's a lot of focus here on Dennis Strong. If we look closely at the matter, for the first time in our history, not only is there questions about the certification of the Prime Minister, but also there are 8 parliamentarians who's currently being investigated and questions being asked about illicit enrichment. These issues ought not to be taken to the street. There ought to be hearings in Parliament where all of us could have an opportunity, who want an opportunity to have a say on these very weighty issues that face our nation. So we ought not to be demonstrating on all of these issues. We have to, because there's no adequate mechanism.
Ousted PNP rep for Kingston Central, Lawrence Rowe, charged with assault. Ousted People's National Party political aspirant Lawrence Rowe has been charged by the police in connection with an incident captured in a now viral video. He was seen in the video armed with a knife in his hands, which were clasped behind him, and approaching another man, telling him, "Do what you need to do, cause you're bad. Deal with it cause you're bad," he continued as he came face to face with the other man who protested his innocence. "Lawrence, but me not do you nothing. Why you give me badness?" the man asked, as a woman off camera claimed that it was Rowe who come up here for the man. Rowe ended up shoving the man, shouting, "Don't touch me either," after the man touched him on his shoulder and said, "Alright, you're a bad man, big up yourself," the video shows. Superintendent Beresford Williams, commanding officer for the Kingston Central Police Division, said Rowe was charged with assault at a common law on Monday. The charge was laid after the man in the video filed a complaint with the police, Williams disclosed. Rowe was given station bail. Rowe was removed by the PNP as its representative in the Kingston Central constituency and replaced by retired senior cop Steve McGregor. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.